Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a deep dive into one of America's most fascinating coins. Coin number 1. Have you ever imagined that an ordinary-looking 1948 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, especially one with an attractive brown-toned appearance, could capture the attention of collectors around the world? 1948 Philadelphia Jefferson Nickel, identified by the absence of a mint mark. At first glance, it may seem like just another old nickel that has been sitting in a drawer or coin jar for decades. However, every vintage coin has a story, and the 1948 Jefferson Nickel tells an incredible story of post-World War II America, the growing interest in coin collecting, and the surprising value that exceptional examples can achieve. Although most circulated 1948 no mint mark nickels are worth only a small premium over face value, collectors pay significant amounts for coins that survive in extraordinary condition, especially those with exceptional strike quality, original surfaces, rare minting characteristics, or important mint errors. Claims of values such as $138,000 apply only to extraordinarily rare, certified examples with exceptional characteristics, not to ordinary circulated coins. The Philadelphia Mint struck more than 89 million Jefferson Nickels in 1948, and these coins carried no mint mark, making them easy to distinguish from Denver and San Francisco issues, which feature D or S mint marks on the reverse beside Monticello. If your coin has developed a beautiful brown patina over decades of natural aging, that color can make it visually appealing, but collectors judge value primarily by preservation, originality, strike quality, and certification rather than color alone. A high-grade coin with sharp details, minimal contact marks, and full design elements can become dramatically more desirable than a heavily worn example. Experts also examine Jefferson's hair, the lettering, Monticello's architectural details, and especially the famous full steps designation, where the steps of Monticello remain completely visible. Coins with full steps are considerably scarcer and often command substantial premiums because they demonstrate an exceptionally strong strike. Many collectors spend years searching for a superior example to complete their Jefferson nickel collections. Before selling any old coin, it is always wise to have it authenticated and professionally graded by a respected grading service, since certification can confirm authenticity, identify valuable varieties or errors, and establish a trusted condition grade that buyers recognize worldwide. So before you spend an old 1948 Jefferson nickel or leave it forgotten in a box, take a close look. You might discover an interesting collectible with far more historical significance than its 5-cent face value suggests. If you enjoyed learning about this classic American coin, we regularly explore rare U.S. coins, hidden treasures, valuable errors, and fascinating stories from the world of numismatics. Coin number 2. We're taking an exciting journey into one of America's most fascinating 5-cent coins. The 1947 Jefferson Nickel struck at the Philadelphia Mint, identified by the absence of a mint mark. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary nickel, especially if it has developed a rich brown appearance from decades of natural aging and circulation. However, experienced coin collectors know that some ordinary-looking coins can become extraordinary treasures under the right circumstances. The Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 95 million Jefferson Nickels in 1947, making it a common issue overall, but only a tiny number survive in exceptional condition with outstanding strike quality, flawless surfaces, and sought-after characteristics such as full steps on Monticello. These elite examples are the coins that attract serious collectors and competitive bidding at major auctions. While most circulated 1947 no mint mark nickels are worth only a modest premium over face value, an exceptionally rare, professionally certified specimen with remarkable preservation or a significant mint error can command dramatically higher prices. Claims of values such as $137,000 apply only to extraordinary examples with unique collectible qualities, not to ordinary circulated coins. If your coin displays a beautiful brown color, remember that this natural toning can add eye appeal, but collectors place even greater importance on originality, luster, surface preservation, and overall grade. Every detail matters, from Jefferson's hair and cheek to the sharpness of the lettering and the famous steps of Monticello on the reverse. Coins displaying complete, uninterrupted full steps are significantly scarcer than standard strikes and often bring much stronger prices because they demonstrate an exceptionally sharp strike from fresh dies. Collectors also search for rare mint errors, including clipped planchets, off-center strikes, die cracks, doubled dies, and other unusual production mistakes that can greatly increase desirability. Before assuming an old nickel is valuable, it should always be authenticated and graded by a respected third-party grading service, since professional certification confirms authenticity, identifies valuable varieties, and provides buyers with confidence in the coin's condition. So before you spend that old 1947 Jefferson nickel or leave it forgotten in a drawer, examine it carefully. You might own a fascinating piece of American history with far greater collectible significance than its 5-cent face value. If you enjoyed today's coin discovery, coins, valuable mint errors, hidden treasures, and remarkable auction discoveries that could inspire you to check your own collection. Coin number 3. Have you ever searched through an old coin collection and wondered whether a simple 1956 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark could be hiding an incredible secret? We're exploring one of the most interesting coins in American numismatic history. The 1956 Jefferson nickel struck at the Philadelphia Mint, identified by the absence of a mint mark. Millions of these 5-cent coins entered circulation during the 1950s, passing through countless hands in grocery stores, gas stations, restaurants, and banks across the United States. Today, many people still overlook these coins because they appear ordinary, especially those that have developed a natural brown appearance over decades of careful storage and circulation. However, experienced collectors know that certain examples can become remarkably valuable when they possess exceptional qualities. The Philadelphia Mint produced more than 35 million Jefferson Nickels in 1956, making the date common overall, but only a tiny number survive in superb condition with razor-sharp details, original mint luster, virtually flawless surfaces, and the highly desirable full steps designation on the reverse of the coin. Collectors closely examine the steps of Monticello because complete, uninterrupted steps indicate an exceptionally strong strike, and such coins are much scarcer than ordinary examples. A coin described as very fine condition still displays strong design details, with Jefferson's portrait remaining clear and the lettering easy to read, although moderate wear is visible on the highest points of the design. While very fine examples are popular with collectors due to their affordability and historical appeal, the highest auction prices are generally reserved for mint state coins or exceptionally rare error coins. Claims of values reaching $127,000 apply only to extraordinary, professionally authenticated and certified specimens with exceptional preservation, significant mint errors, or other remarkable collectible characteristics, not to ordinary circulated examples. Every serious collector also checks for unusual varieties such as double dies, die cracks, clipped planchets, off-center strikes, lamination errors, and other minting mistakes that can transform a common nickel into a highly sought-after rarity. Before selling any old Jefferson nickel, it is always wise to have it examined and graded by a respected third-party grading service, since professional certification verifies authenticity, establishes an accurate condition grade, and can identify valuable varieties that may otherwise go unnoticed. Even if your 1956 Jefferson nickel is not worth a record-breaking amount, it still represents an important piece of American history from the post-war era and remains a fascinating collectible for coin enthusiasts around the world. So, the next time you discover an old nickel in a coin jar, family collection, or forgotten drawer, don't dismiss it too quickly. Take a closer look at the date, confirm that there is no mint mark, inspect the condition carefully, and search for any unusual characteristics that might make it special. You never know when an ordinary-looking 5-cent coin could become the most exciting discovery in your collection. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more fascinating stories about rare American coins, valuable mint errors, hidden treasures, and incredible auction discoveries that continue to amaze collectors worldwide.